Labor Day. Today I'm going to share to you about hand care. So hand is very important because that is where and how we carry out our daily jobs. So it's very important to take care of our pair of hands. Keep them healthy to carry out our daily tasks and jobs. Okay. So sometimes our hands may be too dry, cracked, fissured, scaly, due to many conditions. It could be related to our daily activities, or sometimes we may have some skin conditions, for example, eczema, psoriasis, that may require us to put on topical therapies regularly, be it moisturizers or your medicaments. Sometimes we are faced with many barriers for us to do so. So there are some certain ways that we can help and assist to do better, so that we may feel more comfortable with the regular topicals applications. For example, this pair of cotton gloves that you can actually get, I got mine from the Watson. So it's a pair of cotton socks. Yeah. Okay. It's here. Alright. So it's a pair here that you can use. Okay, so in the box it comes in a pair. So what you do is, after putting on the moisturizers, we just put this on. So on today's sharing, we're just going to talk about dry wraps. Yeah. So we're just going to wrap it up or place the cotton socks in. So this will help to moisturizers and medicaments to step in to penetrate deeper into our skin. You can leave it overnight, for example. Just put your moisturizers on, rub it on, and put on the socks. Go to sleep. And hopefully by the next day you will wake up with a more nourished and moisturized hand. Okay, right? But you can of course definitely wear it during daytime as well, because sometimes the thing that is actually preventing us from putting on regular topicals application is because we might feel that our hands can be greasy, upon touching surfaces, and we want to avoid feeling greasy and staining all around. Or sometimes it could also due to our job or the things that we need to do. So for example, we don't want to put on the moisturizers and just rush to work holding the car steering and feel slippery, which can be very dangerous too, by the way. So these are the ways that it can help. But sometimes a glove make us feel very heaty, shut up because of all the occluded web spaces. Yeah. Okay, so some people may not like this. Okay, they feel very hot as well. So if this cotton glove is not something that you like so much, there is also another way that can help. For example, this tubular garment, it comes in a roll. Okay, and all you need to do is cut along the line that you need to, as required, and we will do a bit of cutting and tailoring to fit in snugly in our hands. So this tubular garment is actually elastic both ways, longitudinally and also radially. Yeah, see how stretchable they are in both ways. So say if we are focusing on our hands, all we need to do is we need to measure up. Okay, let's put this here. Okay, so with the roll, you measure from your finger tip to your wrist. Okay, at this length, you fold over, you double up. And cut it along the length. Okay. And step 2, you put 4 finger breaths from the edge, right here. Okay. So at this level, you need to cut less than a cm. Okay, if you see there's a midline here, so cut nothing more than half between the edge and the midline here. So cut here over this side and similarly on the other side, both left and right. So these are the holes that will allow our fingers to pass through later. So you see how. So at one end you do so, similarly on the other end. Similarly, 4 finger breaths or about 5 centimeters from the edge. At this point, cut about a cm or less, depending on how big your finger is. Just enough for your fingers to pass through. So put on your moisturizers, put on your ointments or medicaments, and pass your hand through like a sauce. Yep. Okay, so remember the 2 holes that we cut there just now is to allow our little finger and thumb to pass through. See? Okay. So it will appear something like that. With 1 layer, it's actually quite thin. Yeah? Quite thin. That is why we normally advocate 2 layers. Yeah? So pass it through as well for your thumb and your little finger. Okay? So right here and tidy it up. Okay? It's very stretchable and snuggly. Yeah. So you see here. So this will leave your fingers feeling, the web spaces feeling more free and less, tied up, occluded in those areas. So you can feel more comfortable and it fits quite snugly because of the elasticity. And it's important that the length goes at least a bit beyond your wrist so that it's more secure. So as when you move, it doesn't move around so much. It fits snugly and comfortable. So you can either put this tubular garment or a cotton glove. Rub your moisturizers on, your ointment on, and put this on. So you can put it, leave it overnight, for example, for a dry wrap, for example. And this really allows the moisturizers and the ointments to penetrate deeper to your skin and really do more nourishing action. There are also medicaments that you're prescribed, for example, and this will also enhance the penetration of these medicaments to your skin.